It is hypocritical for anyone to say that Nigerian unity is not negotiable. TUNDE BAKARE blast Buhari. You know, if you listen to the Independence Day this very month, 1st of October speech by President Muhammadu Buhari, those who wrote the speech, you can hear their tone on the ground that they are the ones who have been telling Buhari all that he has been doing, those who wrote that speech for him. Saying Nigerians in the unity is not negotiable, that's not very correct. Because at independence, it was discussed how the North and the South should come together. It was discussed. The East, the West, everybody was on their own. There were negotiations. There were, issues that were tabled and looked at. It did not just happen. They discussed, they agreed, and they said, okay, this is the way forward. So for anybody to come up and say it is not negotiable, that is not a very true position. Because what has been, you can't just wake up one morning and change the tides and say, no, no, it doesn't work that way. So this is part of what is going on. Tunde Bakare, one-time run mate of President Muhammadu Buhari, is replying him, you are being hypocritical. We know the truth. We know exactly what is going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. It is hypocritical for anyone to say that Nigerians' unity is non-negotiable. Bakare. Following Nigerians' criticism and the critical points of national reflection is a season of our 61st independence anniversary, is the quality of our stewardship of the nation that we inherited from our founding patrons. What lessons have we learned over the last 60 years after our founding fathers almost sacrificed their lives for the nationhood on the altar of sectioning politics? We are still caught up in little games over parts of the country the next president should come from. Indeed, we forget that our national history, there has been no correction between the number of years a region has produced a president or head of state and the level of development in relation to what region has been in charge. Why inclusiveness should be enshrined and integrated. National inclusiveness, we have majorly in minor rather than focusing on the real issue. The result of governance is to ensure that we understand the diversity in people. Nigeria is not one nation. Nigeria is a nation of people that were brought together in 1960 to put as one nation. Recognizing and understanding this is the first point of call, where every part of that unit needs to be represented, appreciated, included for them to have a sense of belonging. Saying that the unity of the country is not negotiable is hypocritical. The unity of the nation was first of all conducted and discussed about in the 1960s prior to our independence. The real consultation should be for us to look at what the 1999 Constitution says that is against the unity of the nation because it does not subscribe to taking care of every other region but a particular one. And so, insisting that this must be the constitution for the now is fraud and is unfit. And that's why there is disunity and things are the way they are. Every region, every part must be included if generations unborn are to remain and to see one Nigeria in future. Very correct. If generations unborn are to see one Nigeria, because whether you like it or not, one may say, oh, nothing can happen to Nigeria. Who told you? January 2020, do you believe if they tell you that the whole world will go on lockdown that it will happen? Did you believe? Just a question. January 2020, did you believe that? I bet your answer is no. But by March, what happened to the whole world by March? What happened to the whole world by March? What happened to the whole world? Everybody saw what happened. By March, the whole world saw that it was no longer business as usual. By March, the whole world went on what we call lockdown. So you only know now. You don't know tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow. So you cannot conclude and say Nothing must happen. Blah, 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 blah. You must do this, you must do that. No, 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 no. You are speaking from a position of ignorance. You are not speaking the truth, the whole truth, and the absolute truth. If you want to be very absolutely sincere, you must give opportunity to people. You must understand where the people are coming from. You must understand what is going on. We must understand it. You can't just come up and begin to, just say things elaborately and just get away with it. No, no, you know. And that's why we must rise up to the truth and not allow some selfish set of people to be the one to call the shots. And that's why you and I must get into the corridor of power. You see, the corridor of power is where the decisions are made, I must assure you. And the corridor of power is where, people are able to really understand what next. And the corridor of power is where we can truly and really, you know, bring an effective change that will be meaningful and everybody will be able to become, part of it. Where we can change things. You can't just sit in your house and say, I don't like the law, it says. You'll just be there murmuring. The law will stand. If you want that law to really change, you get into it. If you want that law to really change, you are there when the law is being made and you say no. You get into it and you say, no, this cannot happen. You get into it and you say, no, this cannot happen. That's how to make a difference. It's not you saying it cannot change. I say so. We will do this, we'll do that. If you are there, then you'll be able to stand up and defend the cause of truth. So everybody has got a duty. Every one of us have got a duty. Every one of us must speak out. We can't be quiet and we can't just say it does not matter. No, it does. It does. It does. So that's where the difference is. That's where we make the difference. That's how we make, we make a decisive change and we stand up for what has to be, you know. I really like Tunde Bakare, on this, because Buhari needs to know the truth. Those who are advising him are not advising him correctly. It's terrible, but it's what's happening. It's what is happening. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Bye.